Push workouts. Some people love them, some people hate them. Some push workouts are designed for beginners, others not so much. But what if I gave you the perfect workout routine designed for Planet Fitness? In today's video, we're going to do just that. I'm right outside Planet Fitness. Let's go ahead and go inside. First exercise isn't the Smith machine, isn't the dumbbells, it's the regular machine, bench press. My favorite thing about this machine is you can adjust the handles either more forward or more backwards, depending on your shoulder health. If you have good shoulders, I would recommend putting it to 1. If you have bad shoulders, I would put it at a 2 or a 3. The next thing that I like is being able to adjust the seat either lower or higher pretty easily compared to doing something like the Smith machine where you have to move the bench either more forward or more backwards to get the angle right, and maybe even more to one side instead of figuring out how centered it's going to be. With this machine, you just have to move the seat up or down. Where I tell people that you want to put it is right where the lower part of your chest is, right in your kind of where your nipples are. The last technical setup that you want is where your elbows are. You don't want your elbows up here. The seat is lower. There's more of a tendency for people to have their elbows flare out compared to having the seat higher, where you'll have more of a tendency to keep your elbows down. When you actually do this movement, it should look like this. The second machine is the Hammer Strength Incline Bench Press. In the past, I've talked about how I'm not really a big fan of this machine. However, since I'm designing this program for complete beginners, this is a good machine to use. And I'll tell you why. This machine not only works your upper chest, but it works your front shoulders as well. So there's no need to do any dumbbell shoulder presses. You can just use this machine instead. The setup is even simpler than the machine bench press. All you do is take this pin out and move the seat up or down to whatever feels comfortable for you. For me, I like to set it up to where it is at the same location, right above or at my nipples. And then I push up. Come back down. The good thing about this machine is it keeps your elbows down and you won't have a tendency to flare out your elbows. Let's go ahead and get some more cinematic shots. So after these two exercises, you have two options. The first option is, do I want to focus more on my triceps? My triceps are looking a little smaller compared to my shoulders. Or do I want to work more on my shoulders, get my bolder shoulders, as they say? With that being said, I will give you two options and you can choose which way you want to go. Do you want to build a little bit more shoulders, or do you want to build a little bit more triceps? Also, if you're enjoying this video so far and you find it useful for you, make sure you like as well as subscribe so that you keep getting more content just like this. If you're going for more triceps, this is a good first one to learn how to do correctly, called a rope tricep pushdown. People have a tendency to keep their hands together when they go down, but it could be done better. What I mean by that is when you come down, you come out as well. You may have the tendency when you get tired to keep them together, and that actually starts to involve some other muscles. And we want to focus only on our triceps. When you start to fail and feel like you're only keeping them close together, you're done. If you're focusing more on your triceps, we're doing 4 sets. If you're not really wanting to focus on your triceps, doing 3 sets, resting only 60 seconds. And again, we're sticking with our 10 to 12 repetitions. The last exercise that we're going to do is lateral dumbbell raises. If you're going to focus more on your shoulders, we're going to do a drop set. If you're just adding to this push day, you're going to do a straight set of 4 sets, but doing 10 to 12 repetitions. Because I want to show you guys how to do a drop set, we're going to do the more shoulder emphasized set. Let's go over how to do a lateral dumbbell raise first. If you've never done one before, people bring it up to the side and come back down. You want to do the best you can not to bring up your traps when you're doing the lateral dumbbell raise. Remember, I'm going to show you the more shoulder focused version of this exercise by doing the drop set instead of just one exercise and then resting for 60 seconds. With the drop set, we're going to use a little bit of a heavier weight, and then we're going to drop it and continue doing the weight until failure. I'm going to start off at 20 pounds, and then I'm going to drop it by half and do 10. That's the last exercise of the beginner's push workout at Planet Fitness. Let's finish up the video and go outside. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I've made a few in the past of me just doing workout videos. If you guys want to check that out. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, and make sure to like as well as subscribe so that I can keep posting content like this. I'll see you guys in the next video.